Oh, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 2 p.m. 2 p.m. What the hell? Hmm. Oh, did I set Monster Train to upload today? Hold on. I didn't. Hey, I'll be right back. Today's Monster Train is uploaded. I did it. I made the thumbnail and I set everything up, and then I just forgot to put the thumbnail in and press go. This is episode 4. I have 3 more to do after this, I think. Not too bad. I think I'm back on Tuesday. Maybe I'll do another one. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Exile, Melting Exile, Hellhorned, Explosive Sigil, Curse, Sap, Molten Encasement, Hidden Passage, Engulfed in Smoke. So I said in yesterday's episode... Oh, Advanced Prototype. Cool. You want to show me Firelight? Cool. We can play Big Stew. That'll win. Oh, we should be pretty strong, so I'm down to go... Although these are all pretty bad, I'll go Unbroken Horn. Did this start with Vent? No. Okay. I said in yesterday's episode that I wanted to maybe reconsider... I don't need unit dress. I wanted to maybe reconsider how I do these monster trains. And what I've been thinking... Fade goes top floor. I've been thinking that I might try to do this, where I just kind of... Because I said that Monster Train only progresses when you are playing cards, and that's true, but I can usually, at this point, play through the opener of a run without a whole lot of issue. So I'm thinking about maybe changing the intros to just be like this, where I don't talk until this point in the run. Like, I just say hello, how's it going, etc., and then we go off. Like, it's just something to think about, you know? And then in doing that, I would probably start trying to record in batches as well. Try to sit down and record like 4 or 5 in a day. Because I feel like they're better when I'm on a roll like this. Just something for me to think about, you know? I've been giving this some thought. Vent is worse because of Unbroken Horn. I could pick Molting Imp as a way to kill backliners, because I could put it on an endless Molten Encasement. Molten, if you will. But, you know, I can leave my options open. It doesn't hurt me that much. What unit infusion would I want here? I don't know. Probably Paraffin Enforcer is best. Holdover is good. Paraffin Enforcer? Paraffin Thug. I don't need money that bad. I'm gonna go Holdover. Oh, Holdover Engulfed in Smoke means that I will never have a death problem. Yeah, I don't think I worry too much about burnout, assuming I see a burnout unit, so I'm down for this. Just gotta be a little careful about Fade, but on the Divinity this won't matter. Fade will always die. She has to. The Divinity will sweep. And when she doesn't die, I can just like play it on a different floor, I guess. I don't have to play around Little Fade here. Yeah, I'm gonna take this trial. I don't have to play around Little Fade here. That's what I want to say in my analysis. I'm probably going to, but it doesn't have to be a Little Fade play. Hidden Passage means I play Little Fade here, I play Hidden Passage up, and then I throw the Molting Imp behind. And he'll just sit there and gather power. This is where Engulfed in Smoke is awkward, because I need to have Fade die. I'm just gonna put the Train Steward down. I guess I could Engulfed in Smoke. Or, oh no, you put the Molten Encasement in here, and then the Molting Imp lives and you kill everything. If I stealth, I kill Collector, but I don't think it's right. At least I have Whiplash. 25, and then we go Train Steward in front, Train Steward down below, end our turn. Train Stewards are a little weaker here because of spikes taking off all their damage shield. But we'll see. This one's also going to burn out. I'm gonna end my turn. I don't want to reform Queen's Implings. I want to reform Train Stewards and Fades. Little Fade. I mean, this is a great hand. That looks solid. I don't think I should be in risk of death now. Because yeah, we have Primitive Mold, Primitive Mold, Primitive Mold. Look at all the keywords. Damage Shield 2, Multi-Strike 1, Burnout 1. This guy does 30. I actually think that this does more. This does 75. And Molting Imp here does 11. This does 30. There it is. Good. Didn't get the Collector, but we got the rest. I will take Whiplash again. Burnout Extension is important. I will not take Ritual here. This run, it has a little bit to stabilize. We're playing a very hectic version of it to start the run. But once we get out of the early game, it should be okay. Continue my crusade on water and take a drink here. Refreshing. Alright. Plus 25 is okay, but after a reroll, it's 85 gold, I'll be at 170? 165. I don't know. Plus 25 is probably the idea. Plus 25 multi-strike. Although, no, we have plenty of survivability on them. I don't need plus 25. No reroll. Multi-strike is great. You know what? Shout out Kael'ric. I'm gonna go plus 5, plus 10. Battlestone Train Steward. The Kael'ric special. Every time we play a Hell Rush on stream, Kael'ric puts Battlestone on Train Steward, and then I look in the endgame and I go, what the hell is this Battlestone Train Steward doing here? Who is that? So, shout out. I think it's fine. I think that plus 5 is fine. I was gonna look for just a plus 10, so. Melting Rem gives me Hollowed Halls, maybe. Wickless Recruitment sounds terrible. I don't want that. It's alright. We got to purge a unit. Now we stabilize by making as many removals as we can. We want to get rid of all of our units that aren't like Molting Imp, because Molting Imp has a space here. We just need to draw Train Stewards on turn 1, really. Little Fade and Primitive Mold here gives me a little bit of concern. 3 Primitive Molds means no Little Fade reforms. I think the play is to separate Little Fade from the Train Stewards. Like so. And then you go Little Fade, Queen's Impling, Little Fade dies, and then we reform again. This is the play. And then the Train Stewards will go without Burnout on top floor. Like so. And we'll just let the Fade and the Imps scale. I want to leave room on top floor for the big Train Steward. The one that has multi-strike plus 25. Continue the stealthing. I'm gonna ascend one of these. Yeah, I'm going to ascend one of these. I should take less damage overall for that. These draws are abysmal. Big Stew and my Whiplash is at the bottom. Don't love it. I have a Primitive Mold coming up, so I could technically play Molting Imp here, and then hopefully reform it in time. This is greedy. This is way too greedy of a play. Like, ridiculously greedy play. But, what can I say? I want my health bar. This guy should go in the back. That's a misplay. Queen's Impling here. It's tricky. I'll win Relentless off of the back of the stealth. Oh, it doesn't matter where he goes because our stealth is disjointed. Ulting him, wow. Alright. Sure, go get him, buddy. Maybe I shouldn't replay him there. I want to get yeah, I got Moment Encasement back. I mean, we have, what is this, 60 damage per round, and we have 6 stealth, or 7 stealth. Yeah, we have enough stealth to just punch through. What the fuck, we don't win? Get this guy out of here. It's positioning. No, it doesn't matter, remember. Stealth is disjointed, it doesn't matter. Just absolutely clobber his ass. Beat the shit out of him. Death by a million cuts. Now, if you want to take a different line to victory, we can just play Transcendent, Queen's Impling, and Fusion. That adds... I mean, it's silly to not do this because you're just looking for win conditions right now. That's a win condition. I'm gonna keep my options open here. And I want... I'm thinking. Energy is good for the Transcendent. Draw is also good for the Transcendent, but less good. I have Unbroken Horn. I'm gonna take Draw. I don't think it's space. Oh man. Broken Wheel is such a gamble. I have to not play Transcendent, but it lets me purge like 5, 6. I could purge every card in this deck almost. I would go down to like 18 if I can take Broken Wheel and not die. But I'm pretty sure I'll die. And I don't have anything else worth removing as much as I would like to. I think I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna go right. I'm looking for Paraffin Enforcer. He's not here. Do I pick Lady of the House? Sure. That's a fine use. I will go Infusion of Queen's Impling into Transcendent. Okay. Yeah. I will go Duplicate Transcendent. Check. All I need to do now to win is remove a lot of cards. We have Primitive Mold. Everything should pan out. I just have to play it careful in this combat. I'm gonna play Lady of the House for the Relentless game plan. I'm gonna skip Engulfed in Smoke, though. I don't want to be holding that card over. I have something more important to draw into, which is Transcendent. Tia. Save for the good Train Steward. I wonder if... You know what? I bet I should have picked Endless Fade here. It's okay. Good Train Steward hits the field. We go Tia here. The point of this run from this position is that... That was stupid. I was like, oh yeah, I just hidden passage this guy up, and then what? And then what, bozo? Not you, it's me, I'm the bozo. I apologize. Little Fade is fine. Not a bad draw. But I have another Transcendent. The Transcendents mirror each other, right? The second Transcendent will get the summons of the first. So I can play this guy here, Tia. He's gonna do all that damage and then die. I now have 2 viable ways through with Primitive Mold. If I drew the Queen's Impling there, or no, the Train Steward there, I was gonna be so mad at myself. Now this is the interesting question. Will I win Relentless? The answer is yes. I will win Relentless if I let this damage happen to me. I should have counted if I was gonna get hit for that play. I have to draw 1 Transcend. I have to draw 2 Primitive Molds, I think, and I should at least draw 3. If there's a Primitive Mold coming up on the next turn, which there is, then this victory is guaranteed. I can Stealth as well. I have to play nothing. I have 1 space on my floor, and I go Transcendent Tia. I actually killed them all. I thought it would only kill the boss. Combat usually ends as soon as the boss dies. Sacred Wix is good. Free reforms, solid. I don't need anything else. All I need to do is remove cards. And if I had taken the wheel, I would have died for sure. No way you keep these Transcendents in it. Endless is good, and what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other infusion now as well, although it's a little scary. I just want to get stuff out of the deck, though. And getting our burnout on the Train Steward is good. It's like, it's two pieces of a puzzle now that we're playing. I'm gonna get rid of all of the Queen's Implings first, before the Stewards. It's like Queen's Implings, and then Stewards, and then Molten Imp. I'm looking for Endless. Is he here? No. I could go multi-strike on another Steward, but I don't see that being good. I'd rather cut out a Queen's Impling and a Train Steward. Maybe just a Queen's Impling. For the greater good, no. Give me... Oh, the run is over. Sorry. Sorry, the run's over. Sapstone on Transcendent is just a win. I remove everything, and that card plus 5 primitive molds wins the game. That's a W. Okay. I duplicate this guy again. We're through here. Alright. Molting Imp can go. Actually, get rid of a Train Steward. The goal now is to get this deck down to probably 15 cards, somewhere in that range. Just so that I draw Transcendent in time repeatedly. Invasion Trial, it's probably fine. I think it's fine. I think the money is worth it because I need to make removals happen. So I don't have time to be cautious. I need to send it. I actually think I just skip playing Little Fade. My game plan is pretty much robust here. No, I need to play Little Fade, never mind. This might be incorrect. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. No reforms. I'm gonna play the Steward. The problem is I need... Oh my god, I didn't put Burnout 1 on my Transcendence, man. What an idiot. I was supposed to put Burnout 1 on these guys. That's what's missing here. I'm gonna leave the other space on this floor open. Wait, no, it's not that bad, because I just reformed them. Hello? What am I talking about? I don't know. Oh, Little Fade, get out of here. Bear with me. If I play this guy up here, he will wipe the floor. I think it's you play Transcendent 1 in front, and then you play Fade behind, and then the Burnout goes front to back, so the front Transcendent will die. And then this Transcendent... Oh, he gets to go mid-floor and die. Huge. Okay. Now I reform all 3 of those units and we play again. I want the same thing. Burnout 1 in front. It'll burn out. Little Fade will burn out next turn. Transcendent here. Dies next turn. Other Transcendent comes back on a primitive mold. Hit him with the T, yeah. I've rotated this out very well. It panned out for me, basically. My reforms have been here on time every time. I'm gonna play a lot of sap on this boss. Yeah. Hey, if I Wicklash 130, and then what if I played a Little Fade here? 290. How about a Train Steward? 394? That seems good. 394 from this floor because of sap. Yeah, only lost because of burnout. Hilarious. I play the Molting Imp, but then I just ascend it so it doesn't eat all my sap up. Just to be safe. Alright, good fight. GG, GG. That fight went how I want it to, but I wasn't sure. I'm gonna go another Sacred Wicks. Card's very good here. I do not want Imp in a box. I do want Pyre Chomper. I definitely want Pyre Chomper. I want another Imp. Another Transcendent. Drawing Transcendent fast is the game plan. So I'm down. Cheater's Hand is so good here, because it lets me hold over the third Transcendent if I need to. Give me another one. I'm gonna go way over on pack shards in this run, but I think, yeah, something like Queen's Tail is just a game winner. We have 3 of these absolutely nuclear Transcend Imps. Gulp and Smoke really just took a back seat here. I only need to play Pyre Chomper once. Oh, Cheater's Hand Queen's Tail is a little silly. That's fine. I actually just don't want to play Little Fade. Yeah, no, I don't think I need to. I don't want her in the Reform pool. Oh, Transcend him. It doesn't matter what I put away here. Yeah. So. Ooh, if I sap it all out. Okay, so we sap the bottom floor. And that's fine. I just have to Hidden Passage him up so he dies. Play the Wait. Play the Stewards. I want to play one Train Steward. He is afflicted with a Burnout 3 curse, but it's fine. Draw 7. Doesn't really matter, funnily enough. Actually, we want to save Sacred Wix. Sacred Wix is your out for when the turn looks bad. This one will burn out 1. The goal here is to put a lot of sap onto that. This floor is all dead, so I don't have to care. Transcendent goes... I actually kind of want to play Pyre Chomper. It just gives... A second Pyre Chomper play puts me in absurd territory for energy. And we're going to put a lot of sap on the Fel. As long as I'm drawing Reforms every turn, it should be okay. But I definitely want the... Because they're going to cascade, as you can start to see here, where we're going to have 1 on 0, 1 on 1, 1 on 2. Pretty much. What else is in my Reform pool? Oh yeah, I put Pyre Chomper in there. Of course. My brother. Stand back up. I'm pretty sure if I double Transcend him top floor, as long as there's a Reform card coming up, which there is, that's 62 sap on the Fel. She's at negative 124 right now. The other big play here is to just ascend a unit to kill one of these guys. Yeah, ascend the curse enemy, kills one of my Transcendents. It worked out. I didn't plan for that entirely, but it worked out for me. It gives us a very clean follow-up. I don't even have to play Sacred Wix. The longer we can preserve Sacred Wix, the better off we are. Oh, I should play it, though. So one of these comes up here. Yes. Another one comes down here. Yep, the game is starting to lag. You know that you are having a good Transcendent run when the game is starting to lag processing what the turn is having happen. That's when you can say to yourself, okay, this run seems like it's okay. I'm gonna ascend Fel so that she gets hit by all this sap. Yeah, 132. Okay. I've done my thinking. I can't just brain off and send myself on this run, sadly. But this is a run where Exile Melting is broken, but not because of Little Fade. It's broken because of Primitive Mold. Yeah. Don't take damage because I'm having fun, though. It might look like, oh wait, aren't I gonna lose because of Burnout? She dies to the Pyre. She dies to whatever the hell. It makes no difference. This is the sort of run where you could kill the enemy. Like, I could probably kill the Divinity with the Pyre in this run. 165 rounds of sap before the Divinity gets to swing on me is just too many. So energy is less important because of Queen's Tail, I would say. Still nice, but not as nice. I don't need the draw, though. I'm going to make enough removals. I'm going to take the energy. I'm going to put everything into removing cards now. I could look for an Endless just to give one of these Implings Endless, or I could go for 2 removals. One of them being Endless is nice. Like, Endless Burnout 1 is big. I'm going to go look for it. Endless is fine. Burnout 1 would be nice, too, because I need to kill it, but... Endless is good enough. Maybe there's Burnout 1 in here. don't need any of these, but there's no reason not to take the space relic from the event. It's fine. I'm gonna look at another relic. Field marker. Sure. I should click it first. I should have decided that sooner. Yeah, Endless Fade would have been interesting. I think I still wouldn't have picked it, but I would have thought about it a little bit at least. Spellshield 2 is meaningless. I don't care. No Transcend him turn 1? I mean, I guess I'm still 25 cards, so I can't really complain, can I? We play Fire Chomper. We just end our turn? I guess we just end our turn. Not much else to do. Sorry, I'm just like, I don't know why I'm thinking about this so hard. I don't know where all this thought is coming from. What's there to think about here? I'm going to only play one Fire Chomper here. Oh no, I'm gonna play a second one because if I don't play a second one, I miss the collector. Not bad. Need to quickly inspect the top floor. -38, yeah, you're dead. The problem here, of course, is if I sap this floor out, I will not get Transcendent to die. So, oh, there's a Wilt Wings. Huge. I guess it's fine. I really have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I think it should always pan out just fine. Like, it's hard to see this being anything other than good. If you play Transcendent down here, does it draw itself? No, it draws first. That does work how I expected. Oh, I just opened myself up to take crazy damage. Okay, not punished. I was looking at an interaction there, you gotta believe me. I was curious if it would draw itself when I played it into Wilt Wings, but I should have reformed first, because I could have taken like 60 there. That would have been not good. A suboptimal play. Just get him out of there. Get the Fire Chomper out of there now. Oh, I played the wrong one. You play this one in front and he dies to the blowback damage, of course. Alright, well. I've actually put myself into a surprisingly bad position. Nah, it's not even that bad. Surprisingly bad, I say. Yeah, okay. Sure. Surprisingly bad position, and then I put 60 sap. Oh my god, I lose it all. Wait, I gotta Whiplash this guy. All the sap goes away. He doesn't burn out. Okay, it's fine, don't worry. I saw my light flash before my eyes, that's all. I thought I was gonna have to watch. Oh man, that would be close to a soft lock. Wait a minute. I've wanted to get one of those soft locks because there's apparently a dialogue box that pops up that's like, hey, this combat has gone on for a while. Do you want to skip ahead? I really want to see that at some point. I'm gonna go look for Burnout 1 because there is a great card to duplicate in this deck. Oh, Burnout 1, really? What a shame. Oh, summons +1. +3 Burnout's terrible. I'll be duplicating Transcendent today, actually. The Endless one is maybe not the right idea, now that I think about it, but whatever. I'm gonna cut out any unit that I can't play, which is all of them. And Stewards can go... The Molting Imp has fringe uses, where he's gonna be good at the start, so I will take a no skip. I'm sad I missed Burnout 1, but we're actually at 150 pack shards, which is a number you don't see me go to very often. Transcendent lets you do it, though. Outside of me making some sort of earth-shattering mistake here, this run should be over. Fire Chomper hits the field. I do need him to die. So I'm gonna put the Train Steward behind. Yeah. Hello, I have 4 Transcendents. Where is my Transcendent? Monster Train. I have 4. Where is he? How does this happen? What the hell? Alright, well. I'm not gonna play another Fire Chopper, I don't need it. I have double summons. Yeah, here you go. Endless, which is a shame. There's a secret strat here. It's not that secret. The strat is to just ascend this guy. Let him kill all three now that the sap is gone, and then he dies. Beautiful. Flawless turn. Okay, so one Transcendent is gonna go up here. I think it's the one that has Burnout 1 when it goes up here, because it takes longer for it to die, because then the rest of them go middle floor. Was that? Oh, that was only 3,700, okay. 223 sap. Now I just take a turn off. Well, I play one primitive move. Nothing survives. So, if you don't know about this, by the way, I should have mentioned this. I prefer to talk about this game as if you don't know every interaction like I do. What's happening here, if you're confused, is that the effect of that event that gives us sap 4 is a summon effect, and Transcendent repeats summons. So what's happening here is every time that I play Transcendent, he is sapping for 4. And then when you play him again, he's sapping for 8 because of the other sap. And then it just keeps going like that until... And similarly, Queen Zimpling works this way, where it's summon, deal 40, and it's dealing 40, and then Transcendent is repeating that. So it does 40, then Transcendent repeats it, then it does 40, 40, and Transcendent repeats it, and then it does 40, 40, 40, and it just goes up like that. So you play multiple of them because they feed off of each other's summon effects as well, and you end up here. I have to say, I've been very lucky to draw Pyre Chomper in every turn 1. This is very strong. I'm gonna let this guy, the Train Steward, be up here. It's not often that you see a Little Fade run where Little Fade does not have to be in it, but here we are. Also, a big shout out to Unbroken Horn for making this never have an energy issue. Yeah, and Pyre Chomper, of course. I didn't get one of the 150 Pack Shards events. I wouldn't have taken it anyway, because I think it would just make me worse, but it would have been nice to have the option, you know? That was a non-endless one. I wish I could tell you I did that on purpose, but I didn't. I was sitting here trying to parse how I win this Relentless. There is no Relentless. What am I talking about? How do I win Relentless in this combat? What Relentless? Yeah, what Relentless? There is not a Relentless. Yeah, I was thinking like, ooh, well, I have to position myself. What about this? What about that? No, there's what about what? What about what? I hope the next boss is the Spikes enemy. Why would I hold that over? At this point, also, I have so many imps that I don't really have to think about it too much. Other than just making sure that I'm alternating the 4 that I play Transcendent on, there should always be one or 2 dead if I'm alternating 4s like this. Which is something that I've never really thought about before, but it does just intuitively work out. Because when I don't sap this floor, and then... Oh god, so much happened there. I don't sap this floor so that it kills the bottom floor, and then I sap the bottom floor, and then the middle floor kills the middle floor. And then I go up and I meet it on top floor. And the bottom floor is all dead, so I don't have to worry about it, and then we repeat the loop until the combat is over. Good fight. GG, everyone. Pat yourselves on the back for that one. That was a good run. Little Fade in Exile Melting was probably one of the worst cards in my deck. What a world. Because I don't want her in the Reform Pool, and I don't want her taken on my draws. So, she just gets to sit. She's on the sidelines. Very fun. Highly recommend you play this one if you have not played something like this. It started out, oh, I'm just gonna play Big Stews, and then it showed me Transcendent, but I went, oh, never mind. It was supposed to be like part Little Fade, part Transcendent, but then the sap effect came in and the game ended. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.